Hello everyone, welcome to the first episode of Commune of Friends in Kaiserreich. So, um, you may be thinking, what happened to our Ottoman Empire playthrough? Well, simply put, I've lost the save. Tested some other country and saved it on the Ottoman Empire save accidentally, and now it's gone. So I can't retrieve it. I don't have no backups, so I have to run another series. So we're going to start off next with friends. So I'm going to put all units, right, to 1. That's 42. Okay. I will put tanks in 1 and put like mountaineers in another. Oh, I don't. Mountaineers. Okay, and motorized can also go. Wait. Cavalry there, infantry officer, armor officer, infantry leader, infantry division defense. That's really good. Okay, we'll put that. Then motorized, we'll put armor officer for that. And for mountaineers, I'm just going to put mountaineer. Perfect. So let's put all of them under one. Commander, field marshal, and put them on the front line with them. This. What happened? Wait. Front line. Like that. Then we can that for divisions on mountains. Is this like a place they can? I don't think so. Okay, so let's put research. We have 4 slots. Let's do product, basic machine tools, construction, mechanical engineering, and do weapons and equipment. We get only research bonus. Defense. Theory recycling, I think. Get this. Okay. 3 civilian factories. I have 19 civilian, 22 military. Let's build like here 3 civilian, and then build military factories in France and Orleans. Basic equipment, strategic bomber. Okay. Let's move this. Yes. All these really bad units. Have a naval bomber, medium airframe. See the bomber. A naval bomber. This is a does it have medium bombs bay? So just as closer support, strategic bombing. Interwar medium airframe, right? What's this? Bomber airframe. So why does it say we have strategic bombers? I mean, it's strategic bombers. Okay. Then we can't. Oh, this. Let's go medium. Resets. Tactical bomber. How about a large airframe? Strategic bomber. Okay. Can't do that yet. Okay, so we need a large. Okay, let's continue deleting this. These are going to be pretty quick, so I'm going to leave them. These also. 1943. Going to remove that. Yes. Okay. We're going to transfer some of these factories to other stuff. Okay. So select the focus. Not a very big tree, okay. Look in direction of the economy. Research speed. Can't do that yet. Road to war. Communal army. Naval base and naval reorganization. Naval dockyard. Let's go with either this or this. Probably this, so we can get a pretty big head start on research speed. Okay. Insufficient resources, we can import that from Brazil, why not? And tungsten from Portugal. Actually, no. We're going to Queen of Britain, yeah, perfect. Okay. Outdated equipment. I mean, it's going to be pretty quick, so I'm just going to let it be made. Let it finish. Then we'll re-up with these. After they're done. Okay. Let's move them all the way down. Okay, so the airplanes are up. Good. Just wanted to see how many logistics. 600. Maybe I can boost this division. 27 with artillery, infantry, pretty basic. This, what is this? 12. This is really pretty bad. Okay. Mountaineers. Just put one here in Paris. Okay. Light. Okay. So I'm just going to say I really don't know how to pronounce French words, so I think it's the fall of Marceau Pivert. I don't know. Despite the successful organization of the Syndicalist Congress in May, the Pivert administration has been criticized for its lack of response to the crackdown on trade unions in Germany. Today, the opposition in the Bourse General du Travail has agreed to a vote of no confidence in Pivot, who has announced that new elections will be brought forward to elect a new committee. His duties will be temporarily assumed by the committee disallowed public until the last results come in. Goodbye, Comrade Pivot. Minus 20% duty. Mosley wants to talk with Balui. Oswald Mosley of the Union of Britain has invited the leader of the Sorelians, George Balui, to Birmingham to discuss the common ground between their ideologies. Balui has thanked him for the invite and set off in the name of internationalism, bringing with him as guests the Hungarian exiles Tibor Samueli and Matthias Rákosi, whose views are also very much in line with Mosley's and Mussolini's. Have a safe flight, comrades. Totalist Charter. What's this? All of the homelands are under enemy occupation. Some brave soldiers and citizens are willing to continue the struggle. If we extend our recognition to friendly governments in exile, they can harness the resources of the expatriates, immigrants, and refugees, forming new units which will fight at our side, disabling all decisions. Left Kuomintang parliamentary speech, public recognition of the left Kuomintang exile. I don't know. Okay. Election day 1. Clarifying the communal army. Due to the presence of trade unions within the communal army, it has become overly politicized, creating tensions within the guarantor of national integrity and the arm of the syndicalist revolution. This has resulted in the incumbent chief of staff, popular civil war General Maurice Gamelin, having to step down. The French syndicalist military leaders, mostly Sorelians, have decided to ask the soldiers who they wish to lead the French army, for definitely dissolving the military trade unions. We won't go. I don't wanna go totalism, radical socialism, totalism, syndicalism. Yeah, syndicalism. Is that this thing? No. Then what is it? Nothing here. Okay. Go with variety of syndicalism, totalism, radical socialism. Anarchists, civilians, Jacobin. Let's go with first. No, it's okay. We lose a bit of stability, but turns. I don't know. Choose HK purpose over external and internal security matters. The position of director of the committee, the Renseignements General, is recognized as one of the keys to supreme power in the Commune of France and is crucial for the destruction of political rivals. It could be a terrible weapon in the hands of one of the extremist factions, Commons or Sorelians. We're not going to dissolve the position to the militias, no. First, Roger. Sounds like a cool guy. Afghanistan fights. Okay. General security. Travailist Charles Rapoport has resigned his position of delegate for internal security to compete for the foreign affairs post. Former chairman Marceau Pivert, still hoping to preserve his political future, has managed to get endorsed by the Travailist wing and is now grappling for the post with the stern Jacobin Maurice Thorez, Sorelian Jean-Marie Siamus, and the anarchist Maurice Joy, I think. We'll go with this guy. I'm going to put him. Black Monday. Damn. Economic affairs. Today's election seems to be a plebiscite on the Commune's economic policy implemented in recent years. Many visions of the future syndicalist economy, more or less concentrated on industry or agriculture, are in competition. All of them are crucial for the future final struggle against Germany. Orthodox syndicalism, of course. Capitalist economies collapse. Over the past few days, the workers and peasants of the world have watched as the bankers, capitalists, and tyrants scramble to reap the benefits of the workers' labor for their own selfish gain. They call it Black Monday. A terrible event, they say. They say that such a collapse was completely uncalled for, something no economist could have predicted. Of course, the workers are no fools, the people see through their lies. As the great philosopher Karl Marx predicted, such collapses are an inevitable result of capitalism. As the capitalist abuses and reaps the benefits of the workers, they gain to eat themselves alive like rabid dogs. All this as they leave their workers to struggle and die by the wayside as they scramble for the last piece of meat. Our nation, however, has decoupled itself from the capitalist world and has begun the construction of a true people's state. Therefore, we remain unaffected and can only watch as the nations of the world are eaten alive by their capitalist overlords. This is a great awakening for the peasants and workers of the world, and soon the workers of these nations will begin to organize against their oppressors. We must stand by and stand tall as a true example for the workers of the world. Workers of the world unite. Political power plus 15%. Great. So, we're going to support a lot of... gain one research slot, why not? Pretty OP. We're going to support a lot of the socialist movements. So, Argentina here. Who else? Of course, America, syndicalists. In Italy, syndicalist Greece. Where do syndicalists rise? I think here, Paratia Commune, yeah, radical socialist. I don't know if I'll help them, but we'll see. And in China, I think, I don't know about China, what happens there. And of course, Spain, yeah, it wouldn't be a HOI4 experience without a Spain revolution. Okay. Foreign affairs. With the final election day, one of the leading issues on the Commune of France is raised: diplomacy, which carries the double task of spreading the revolution throughout the world and preparing for revenge against Germany. If the very existence of the Syndicalist International is not in danger yet, the future theaters of the world revolution will be defined today. We'll again go for syndicalism. I want as much party popularity as the result. Travailist majority. Even if many saw in this election the fall of the Travailist-led consensus that has ruled the Commune since the death of Emile Pouge, I don't know, they have managed to secure a firm majority in the election. The Travailists, still don't know their name, are now looking toward the Russian Migre Boris Souverin, who, unlike Pivot, is seen as both strong enough to keep the radical factions in line and capable of leading the Commune to its final glory. Congratulations, comrade Souverin. Change in popularity of syndicalism 20%. Almost 100%. Cool. That's a lot of political power. There we go, China. Holds Pierre Monat's resignation. During the inauguration ceremony of the new committee des Salud Public at the Bourge General du Travail, PGT chairman Pierre Monat has announced he would propose his resignation when he claimed that the internal division within the executive branches of the Commune was the primary cause of the political crisis. The two favorites to succeed him are the trade unionists Léon Jouab, I think, and the Civil War veteran Benoit Fracon. Léon becomes leader. Fracon. Trade unionist and a Civil War veteran. Let's go with the Civil War veteran. Boom. There he is. Okay. Radical socialist. Why help them? Can I help them? Send volunteers. I can send one. Okay, let's use one division, put them here, put a someone like this and give them and volunteers and Diego. Okay, we sent it. They will receive the army. Okay. La Troisième Internationale. We have been preparing for the Third International since 1927. Now, we are nearly ready to hold the first Congress right here on Montmartre Hill in Paris. Built on the ruins of Sacre Coeur, for 3 days, the city will host delegates from almost every socialist, syndicalist and Bolshevik party from all across the world. We, the French, will take the floor first. That is, if we are still planning on hosting the first Congress and continuing the work of the Second International. The Congress will be held a week after May Day as planned. Angry with government, a lot of governments do it. Wow, we hate them, they hate us, okay. Germany bans the FAUD. The Free Workers Union of Germany, or Freie Arbeiter Union Deutschlands, in an anarcho-syndicalist trade union that has been operating in Germany since its creation on September 15, 1919. They had been free to operate, but the German government has just decided to arrest its leaders and ban the organization. How should we react? I won't. This is crazy. It is too early to confront Germany with this very powerful army. Okay, they arrived in here. So let's put them like here. I can't. That's okay. They will go there. We just wait. Okay. The first Congress of the Third International. It's time to invite the socialist and syndicalist leaders who will be coming from all around the globe to attend the first Congress of the Third International. Send out the invitations. Using a host for the international workers. Socialist Workers Support International have asked us for assistance in planning the 1937 edition of the International Workers' Olympiad. While previous Olympiads have taken place in cities all over Europe, mostly notably the 1931 Games in Vienna, the worsening political climate have made of games within the syndicalist bloc the safest bet. It is now up to us to choose a location for the 5th International Workers' Olympiad. Marseille will do, up in Britain, Birmingham will host, or our Italian comments will host in Turin. I mean, let's host them in Italy. Shed some light on the Italians. Okay, this is done. Can we go immediately on this? Get some research speed, plus 13. Cool. All of the delegates have arrived. Heads of socialist, syndicalist, and Bolshevik parties, head of state, and governments, foreign ministers, and journalists have all arrived in Paris for the opening of the first Congress of the Third International. It's time to open the doors and take the stage. The first Congress of the Third International is hereby opened. Game-based stability 55%. Cool. And they got surrounded. I mean, whatever it's called. Military factory, military, that's really good. Oh, 4 military factories. Or we can go stability, war support, political power. I think this is better. The chairman of the committee takes the floor. Now that everyone is assembled and the Congress has begun, it is time to take the stage for an open discussion. Prime Minister took the stage first and discussed the purpose of the Third International. After the purpose of the Third International is made more clear, the discussion will begin. Syndicalism in Spain. Joaquin Azcaco has taken the stage and elaborated the position of the CNT-FAI in Spain for the Congress. The CNT-FAI is the largest syndicalist party in Spain, made up of anarcho-syndicalists, moderate syndicalists and trade unionists. Spanish revolutionaries have seen a white terror, violent counter-revolutionary actions taken against the workers firsthand. They have come asking for support for the cause when the moment comes. The French pledge their support and ask all other members to do the same. Of course, I will help them. John Jack Reed and the combined syndicates. The American journalist, poet, and syndicalist activist John Jack Reed spoke to the Congress for an hour and 50 minutes about the crisis facing the United States and the chance for revolution in the Western Hemisphere. Following in the footsteps of Benjamin Franklin, Mr. Reed laid out the situation in America very clearly. In the South, the America First Committee is stronger than the central government. In the North, is suffering from a depression as the West Coast prospers. This economic imbalance has caused massive unemployment along the Great Lakes, and the people are ready for a radical change. A modern-day Benjamin Franklin. They have our support. Unemployment and radicalism in Latin America. Latin American countries were the hardest hit of all by the stock market crash in Berlin, and there has been a great awakening among the people. Socialist and syndicalist parties grow larger by the day, paired with unemployment. We should decide our policy in Latin America, where left-wing radicalism is ripening. Begin to nurture syndicalism in Latin America. Great. Women's role in the worldwide revolution. Today's British feminist Helen Crawford took the stage with her flaming speech about women's role in the world revolution. According to her, arguments without women's participation in industry and armed forces, it may be impossible to defeat many enemies of the proletariat. However, heeding this call is likely to cause some disturbances among the more conservative elements of the society. Participation of working women is necessary, or a brave woman wish, but they shall not respond. Let's go with participation. Maybe I get some bonuses. The comment tag asks for raid. I mean, I sent them already. Comment tag. We will send them advisors and the guns. Policy on the Italian Peninsula. The foreign minister of the Socialist Republic of Italy appeared before the syndicalist Congress, making the case of supporting the Republic in its efforts to reunify the Italian Peninsula in the face of the traitors beyond the Po, the Sicilian Kingdom and the theocratic vassal in Rome. Involvement in Italy could prove beneficial in spreading the revolution, but could lead to conflict with the reactionary Austrian Empire, responsible for protecting the regime in Milan. Guarantee our friends in Torino aid when the time comes. The Baratia Commune asks for support. Send military advisors. White terror. We heard Joaquin speak of the white terror horror stories that have been coming out of Madrid and Barcelona. And Kurt Eisner, a Bavarian socialist, wanted to dive deeper into the topic of white terror, and he was given the floor. After hearing more stories that have come out of Germany, Austria, Hungary, Russia, and Finland, Congress members were ready to make their decision. Another reason we must end the capitalist system of murder and robbery, the world economic crisis, and the role of the Third International. The stage has been set for the revolution to begin. Burning stock market crash, mass unemployment, has risen in Europe and South America, and trade unions have begun to grow in both. The result, an opportunity. Okay, let's put it like that. Then go there and do an offensive line like this, right? Bit like that. Okay. Workers are in the Rhineland. Workers in Western Rhineland are protesting against their oppressive government. This might be a chance to weaken our mortal enemy if we are prepared for the possible consequences of such choice. We must stop them. We are not ready for this. We aren't ready for this. The Cambridge Conference. Along with the politicians in London, a separate meeting of scientists from France and Britain took place in the old university in Cambridge. It was decided that the syndicalist countries should combine their research in order to develop a weapon capable of protecting the revolution from the increasingly aggressive imperialist threat. Knowledge is power. Put some radio on. Okay. The end of First Congress. Wait. Let's get this and get some. Oh, I can't start yet. Okay, okay. We have to wait for this. Wait for this, and then we get some. This civilian factories, you know. Probably going for Orthodox syndicalists and get infrastructure, industry. 5 military factories. I mean, 1 military and 4 civilian. That's really good. We do have to choose though. Okay. They really take their time, huh? Labor Day. Today, all around the world, democratic socialist syndicalist governments are celebrating International Workers' Day, Labor Day, or May Day. May Day has become an international celebration of the social and economic achievements of the working class and labor movement, and is celebrated widely throughout the Commune of France. Celebrate. 5 political power. Great. Let's go like this. That, and then go here. Go around and into Hangzhou. Like that. Okay. The Union of Britain is almost capable of assuming leadership of this faction, 80%. Doesn't mind that much, huh? Okay. Let's put... Haven't finished this yet. Can we research this? Yeah. Let's go for small A-frame. Agility, max speed, air attack, ground attack, naval attack. Ground attack, naval attack, air attack, defense. But this gains 5%. Let's go for that. Do we have anyone? No one. Okay, I think this is a perfect time to end the episode. So, thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye.